Hi friends, I'm here again. Today I discuss with you what happens to love after the wedding. Knowing your partner love language is so important. Not listening to them when they tell you how they need to be loved will have them feeling very neglected. Doesn't matter how much you think you are loving them. If it is not in their language, the love won't reach them. One of my friends, we discussed when we were traveling. After the wedding, he continued to express love to his wife as he had before marriage. He told her how beautiful she was, how much loved her, and very proud to be her husband. But a few months after the marriage, she started complaining about pretty things at first, like my not taking the garbage out, not hanging up my clothes. Later, she started to attack my character. She said that couldn't trust him. She became a totally negative person. Before marriage, she was never negative. She was one of the most positive person I have ever met. That is one of the things that attracted me to her. She never complained about anything. Everything I did wonderful. But once we were married, it seemed I could do nothing right. He said that he doesn't know what happened. Eventually, he lost his love for her and began to resent her. She loving, they agreed. She obviously had no love for me. There was no benefit to living together any longer. So they split. Why is this? Why they splitted? With all the help available from experts, why have so few couples found the secret to keeping love alive? The answer to this question is the purpose of the speech. The problem is that we have overlooked one fundamental truth. People speak different love languages. I have studied in the area of linguistics, which identifies a number of major language groups like English, Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, Arabic, and so on. Most of us grow up learning the language of our parents and siblings, which becomes our primary or native language, native tongues. Later, we may learn additional languages, but usually with much more efforts, it will become our second language. We speak and understand best our native language. We feel most comfortable speaking that language. If we speak our primary language and encounter someone else who speaks only their primary language, which is different from us, our communication will be limited. We can communicate, but it is awkward. Language difference is part and parcel of human culture. In the area of love, it is similar. your emotional love language and the language of your partner may be as different as English from Chinese. No matter how you hard try express love in English, if your partner understand only Chinese, you will never understand how to love each other. We must be willing to learn our partner's primary love language if we are to be effective communicators of love. My conclusion after many years of marriage counseling is that there are five emotional love language, five ways that people speak and understand emotional love in the field of linguistics. A language may have numerous dialects or variations. Similarly, within the five basic emotional love language, there are many dialects. The number of ways to express love within a love language is limited only by honest imagination. The important thing is to speak the love language of your partner. Once you identify and learn to speak your partner primary love language, I believe that you will have discovered the key to a love lasting loving marriage. Love need not evaporate after the wedding, but in order to keep it alive, most of us will have to put forth the effort to learn a secondary love language. We cannot rely on our native tongue if our partner does not understand it. If we want them to feel the love we are trying to communicate, we must express it in their primary language. Here I give you a question. How does your partner respond when you try to show affection? Comment in the box, and whenever I get time, I will reply you. If you like the channel, please subscribe